Hello fellow eyeballers. I know all of you were expecting a Forsaken Frontier list, and that will release eventually. I've just been sick recently and haven't been able to record audio for it, and for that video I definitely want an actual voice. Just so you guys aren't missing out on content, I am going to be deep diving into the lore of Eyeball. If you haven't heard of this game, have you been living under a rock? This Roblox game, with less than 100 visits, was made by Idea Boy, who has constructed an innocent game on the surface, but secretly constructed a deep and emotional game for us to dissect. Before we start, join the Discord server, link in the description. Anyways, let's begin. Call me crazy, but I theorize that this seemingly innocent game was involved in the sinking of the Titanic. You're probably thinking that I am absolutely insane, but hear me out on this. If you join the game, you will see this ramp with cars underneath. Nothing special, right? But let's just count these cars real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12 cars. Now is it a coincidence that the Titanic sunk in 1912? Or was it put here on purpose to tell us a dark and disturbing message? There is also some bonus proof that this game is directly tied to the sinking of the Titanic. This giant tower in the game might just be seen as a fun tower to climb, but there's a dark history behind it. This tower represents the iceberg that made the Titanic sink. That's right. The same iceberg that killed 1,500 people. I told you this game isn't what it seems like. What doesn't help this game's innocence is that Hot Pockets are exactly what everyone was eating when the ship sank, which we can see twice in this dark and disturbing game. Another disturbing secret is that it was discovered that the survivors of the sinking fled to their homes, playgrounds, schools, or some even heading to Watertop Hat World. That's all the evidence I have for the game being directly tied to the Titanic sinking. But that's not all the evidence I have as a whole. What if I told you that I have some major evidence that this game is tied to World War I? I am not lying. Just listen to me and see for yourself. The first piece of evidence was probably the easiest to find, but it was still pretty hard. In the game, there's these two tents. You can't do anything with the tents except climb on them. Now why would the creator of this game put these tents here? Maybe because tents were used in World War I. See, you can already see me putting the pieces together. A big piece of evidence that me and my team was surprisingly able to find out is the person in this corner. You might think this is just an innocent Robloxian, or you could think that this was accidentally placed here. But I think otherwise. It took me months to figure this out, but I have finally found out who this person is and why they were put here. Believe it or not, this person is the one who started World War I. Yes, that's right. This is Gavrilo Princip, the person who assassinated Austrian Archduke Franz Ferdinand and started World War I. It also doesn't help that this Robloxian looks exactly like him. But the nail in the coffin is the school located in the game next to the playground. If you go into the school, it'll seem like a normal school with nothing wrong with it. But that's until you go into the library. A bed, an old-looking bed just sitting there. I was wondering what this could possibly mean until I clicked on the bed. The place is titled Real Life. It's solitary confinement, a soundproof room with a bed and no way out. According to some doodling, during World War I, solitary confinement was used as a punishment for various offenses, including conscientious objection to military service and resistance to military authority. It also became a common practice for interned enemy aliens, like Germans and Italians, who were detained in camps. Solitary confinement had significant negative psychological effects on those subjected to it, leading to mental distress and, in some cases, even death. The fact this place is called Real Life tells us that our player was part of World War I and was going insane. Now our player dreams about being a wall every day, 24/7, 365 days a year. But after our player sees the old bed, it breaks the immersion. Now us as the player, we can just leave and rejoin the dream, but the person we are playing as can't. For all we know, he could still be awake in that room to this day, not being able to fall back asleep to their paradise of being a Ball. Now we go back to the title. I am Ball. Whoever we are playing as truly believes they are Ball. So, when they wake up, they are probably very confused. We don't even know how long this person has been in this figment of reality. This ballment of reality. But that's it for this video. Now you can finally see why this game is very deep and disturbing, being tied to the Titanic and World War I. Don't worry, as soon as I get better, I will work on the Forsaken Frontier list, but I will probably upload another skin ranking short before that. Go play the original game in the description, it's honestly so peak. If you liked this lore dive video, like and subscribe to my very cool channel. But yeah, I will see you guys in Forsaken when I get better, but until then, I am going to go eat chips and get some f***ing rest. Goodbye.
Oh, no fair. You should go kill yourself.